Hey there, website designers. Today I released a video out on all of my channels all about business numbers. And I wanted to specifically come back here and talk to you about why this topic is so important and how I treat it in my business when I'm onboarding new website clients, offboarding clients, going through the strategy process. Numbers are so important. And for example, in this video, I'm going to link it here so you can go back and watch that and just kind of get a feel for how I talk about it on the client side, and then come back here and talk about it in the business side. So let me get my thoughts together here. But for example, talking about conversion rates, I mentioned that in the other video. I recently had a call, probably, I don't know, a few weeks ago now, that I had a lady coming to me that was not satisfied with her landing page conversion rate numbers. So for one, we had to talk through like, what sort of conversion rates are you looking for? Because on that specific page, she was selling a freebie. I don't know, giving away a freebie, you know, the typical email address for freebie sign up exchange type deal. However, it took me a second to really pick up that she was not necessarily upset with the number of people that were signing up for a freebie. What she was disappointed in was the number of people that were booking a call with her after receiving the freebie. So it wasn't necessarily the conversion rate that was right in front of our face. It wasn't the freebie conversion rate. It was the sign up after the freebie. So, you know, that changes things majorly. And, you know, it had to be a really reflective discussion between us of whether or not that's something that I could help her with, because how is she marketing that? You know, what do her emails look like after she sends that freebie? How is she reintroducing that call and that offer over and over again besides just on that landing page? You know, I'm here to optimize that landing page for the, you know, the thank you after the freebie. However, what else are you doing? Like, what else could I, you know, do for you? And then another side of that altogether was we talked about her traffic. You know, she didn't really have a terrible conversion rate. It was like, gosh, I think like 15 or 17%. The industry standard is like pathetic for like landing page, sales page conversion rates. But, you know, I like to see bigger numbers than 15, 17%, but it's not terrible. But then, you know, when we were looking at those numbers, that was out of like 20 people, and it was 20 people that were warm traffic. So it was pretty skewed. It wasn't really an accurate reflection of how good or mediocre that those marketing methods were. So what we talked about, and what's something is so hard as a business owner to more or less push back or turn away projects, I scheduled a call with her in like a month after. We actually just recently had our follow-up call. It was a couple weeks after, because I wanted her to do some things to increase those numbers before we even talked about whether or not it was appropriate for her and I to work together. She was just getting ready. She was actually a referral from a friend of mine who was running a increase your social media type workshop. And so I asked her, like, go get that information, because social media was her main traffic driver. I say that kind of loosely because she'd only put like 1 or 2 posts on social media, but was telling me that was her plan, was her main form of traffic was from social media. So I told her that she needed to go work on that social media piece for a little bit. Let's get those organic numbers up, just to see where things are right now in this moment, and then come back. And that's a hard thing to do as a business owner with a specific person. This job is actually put off until further notice. Her and I had a great relationship, but, you know, she, after having that discussion, and we talked again, is that she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready to optimize that, because she realized that the conversion rate was not the problem yet. You know, we could, and if we took the time and the energy and the money, in her case, and investing and having someone optimize that sales page, it wasn't the most appropriate way to do that, because we didn't have enough data to figure out what we needed to optimize. We didn't know where people were falling off on the page. We didn't know how many people were clicking, where they were going, what they were thinking. We needed to be able to get more information on that. So I just wanted to offer that to you as a business owner, is to challenge yourself to start asking people questions. And it gets hard because you don't want to turn away a client. You don't want to turn away money, especially right now in this world where service providers are struggling. But you need to make sure that you are offering the most authentic, productive service, and you are showing up as the authority figure to say, what I can do for you may or may not be what you're looking for and what you need in your business. So I want to make sure that you as the client are spending your pennies wisely and you're making the best investment decisions. So go do this. Let's get a date right now on the calendar before we get off this phone call. Talk in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, whatever, and reconvene again. I'm looking at the timestamp on this video. I've chatted for 6 minutes, so I'm going to stop because that's a little long for my liking. But I just wanted to throw that out there. As website designers, I know it's really easy to get caught up in increasing your conversion rates. I got a hair that's doing funky things over there. But I wanted to challenge you. Oh gosh, car alarm. Yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions about this. Happy to discuss different things that I do in my business to really challenge clients to give me the information that I need to make the best recommendations for them. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.